Shalom, Israel. So I want to do this for men who are taking up the office of teaching because that's a very different responsibility, right? It's not just quoting scriptures and giving understanding. There are a lot of things that come with it that we need to understand being put in this position, all right? So one of the first thing is that women who are following teachers, what's going to happen is when you start coming into this enlightenment of the truth, what is going to be happening to you? It doesn't matter whether you're married or what single or whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It doesn't have anything to do with who you are, right? These things come naturally. A lot of you experienced it. A lot of you will experience it if you've never experienced it before. All right? So this is natural. It's not something for you to feel bad or guilty about. It is natural. All right? So what's going to happen? You're going to meet this man and he's going to be spitting all this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, everything. The way he breaks down everything, it looks perfect. What's going to happen to you? Inside, there's going to be a resurrection taking place. No, that internal energy that is resurrecting is going to connect to the spirit that is coming out of his mouth. No, your mind is going to perceive that I am attracted to this man. However, that's going to be natural for you women. It is the responsibility of the man to turn that attention around back to the source. Because what's happening is not really you liking the man. It is something inside of you that is connecting with what he is saying. Right? So this is why you see a lot of women, they fall down at the feet of these brothers teaching. But then when they get involved, it never really goes anywhere because it was never that in the first place, right? So men taking up this office of teaching, you need to be aware of this as well. All right, you need to help these women, guide them, let them know that no, this is your own energy. You're moving into a relationship with your own energy. But when this energy is projected outwards, it's going to project on the person, the mediator that is there. We are just mediators. We need to understand that. Don't let the ego grab hold of this and then guess what? Oh, I'm good. I'm this, I'm that. Then I'm taking on all these women, and then I have this polygyny lifestyle then that's supporting my lust and desires and everything. No, don't get caught up in that. If you're not ready for this office, don't do it. Don't. We need to have the proper boundaries to prevent certain things, to understand that, hey, this is going to happen. Women are going to come on to us, but we still have to, be established and in our values. We need to align ourselves with our values, because if we're not we can have values, but we're not aligned with them. And when we're not aligned with our values, we're going to do things contrary to the will of the Spirit. You understand? So it's just like you read in Deuteronomy 17, it's not for the king to multiply wives to himself. It was never about that. You understand? And I'll deal with that differently, but it's just an instant. For example, because we are men in authority, we have some form of authority. You understand? People are watching us. People are listening to us. People believe in us. And that's why we need to be careful of what we tell people to do, because they believe in us. And you know what can happen when someone believes in you, and that is broken. All right? And this is why you see sometimes love turns hatred. All right? So we as men, we need to be careful, and we need to properly guide these sisters, let them know that no, this is not what you're here for. You understand? Don't try to feed them, or don't try to kind of like, you see what they're doing but don't say anything. No, you have to let them be aware of it, because that's the only way they're going to help themselves. You bring it to their attention, you let them know, hey, this is what's happening, this is what you need to do. You're moving into a relationship with your own internal energy, so you need to stay there. Keep turning them inwards, not out towards any object, not to this man, not to that man, not to anything, inwards. All right? And you keep them there, and they keep building onto that. We are just mediators, not to multiply women to ourselves. All right? And I'm not going against polygyny. because I support that. I'm in agreement with it, with the principles that come with it. However, I'm not talking about that now. This is also the reason why a lot of psychiatrists are losing their license, because what? People come to them for pieces of advice, whatever, to whatever situation, and what happens? They end up sleeping with them, right? So it doesn't matter what, if you're a relationship coach, it doesn't matter what title you hold. Until you start restraining yourself, you will keep doing the same things. You will keep cycling the same things. You understand? It's not about our ego. If we're taking up the office for the Most High, we need to do it with honor. All right? Protect the women, guide them, and keep building them. All right? Stop trying to engage with every woman that comes along that it doesn't say anything about us. All right? What says something about us is when we have the ability to control, to restrain ourselves, to separate our desires from, what we really are or what needs to be done. Not get the ego involved in everything, not be attached to everything. All right? Teaching is not for everybody. That's why Paul said, before you ought to be teachers, you need to be taught yourself. Because yes, you can know the law, you can know about boundaries, values, and stuff like that, but there's something else that we needed to learn. Your law, the function of your law is to restrain you from doing certain things, immorality. All right? Religion is the same thing. So people in their religions, that's the function of their religion. The religion should function as the law. Just like Muslims or whatever religions, they don't do this, they don't do that. Christianity, they don't do this, they don't do that. That's what it was supposed to do, restrain you. So the laws are here to restrain us. All right? So if you're taking up the office of teaching or anything that you're in authority, you need to guide these women, because when they come into this truth, for the first weeks, what they want to know about the Most High. But after that, they only want a husband, nothing else. Even if they think otherwise, oh, the Most High this, that. No. They want a husband. All right? And they came in with this mindset, whether they're conscious of it or not conscious of it. All right? And women, let me tell you this. When some things go wrong, all right, please, if you're in a relationship and you're having some form of relational problems, stop going to other men apart from your husband. All right? If you want to find solace, you go to the same gender. All right? So you might have some elders in the Hebrew community or whatever, but make sure you seek your husband's permission first. If he's okay with you going to this brother or that brother, whatever, then you can do it. And a lot of you men are entertaining women who are doing these things absent the permission of their husbands. All right? If they're coming to you about this and that, oh, he did this, he did that. No. Did you talk to your husband? She said no. Okay, then why are you talking to me? Huh? You brothers need to be strong. You need to be sturdy. You understand? You need to hold fast to what you believe in. Stop entertaining certain women, because some of them, they are trouble and they will put you in trouble. All right? I've seen a lot of wise men doing what? Get caught up in this adultery stuff, because women come to them dealing with their problems. It's natural when a woman is broken. They're going to be in a form of neediness. You understand? So they're going to be showing you something different, as if there's an opportunity for you. And a lot of you men turn grief into opportunity. A woman will come to you genuinely, just grieving her loss or whatever she's going through. And guess what? You take advantage of it. All right? So I'm just putting this out there for you guys to be on your, be on your P's and Q's. All right? Be more self-aware. All right? And for you women also, like I said, you might not have this experience yet, or you might have had it before, but don't feel guilty about it. It's natural. You can be in a relationship and like somebody else. That's natural. Once you're not acting on behalf of that, then your conscience is clear. But once you're entertaining it, then you need to watch yourself. You need to check yourself. All right? Don't let your ego control you. All right? Just be more aware. Shalom.